February is a time to reflect and honor the achievements of the Black community as we celebrate Black History Month. 6 News reporter Luke Snyder is here for you with how a man in Jackson is paying tribute to the past by teaching younger generations stories of both tragedy and triumph within the Black community.
Thomas Burke lives in Jackson. It's where his family now calls home. But it's stories from his family's past in South Carolina more than a century ago that's left a lasting impact on his life.
It's like his spirit is always around me.
Burke's great-grandfather Jacob Simpson Settle was born into slavery in 1859 and lived for 79 years. It's a life that, despite never getting to meet him, inspired him to bring his story back to life in this room. It's part of a new exhibit at the Ellis Sharp Museum.
All this is inspiring. It just touches me to see where the history was and where it's at now. The difference is night and day.
There are more than 90 pieces on display, all collected by Burke. They show the struggles and discrimination African Americans face in places like in school, jail cells, on the bus, and just walking down the street.
Yeah, I'm talking about a 12-year-old kid arrested for drinking from a white water fountain.
But it also tells stories of triumph from people who are leaders today, and others like his great-grandfather who found a path towards a better life following the Civil War.
His owners, the plantation he lived on, let him go to school. And from that, he became a school teacher himself. And I do have some of it, 3 of his teacher certifications dated on display here.
That passion for teaching planted the seed of educators in his family, including Burke, who is the founder of Save Our Youth. It's a program helping mentor kids in Jackson, and he hopes that when they see this display of history, they not only learn to dream big, but to also look in the mirror to discover who they want to be.
Educational, inspirational, and hopefully we can get persons to understand it's also important to learn where they come from.
The display is completely free to visit and will be up at the museum until March 16th.
Anybody that can make it here, I think they will be inspired.
Here for you in Jackson, Luke Snyder, 6 News.